In this video, we're going to be talking about how Aurora has more than 1 million shareholders at the moment, at least according to my research. I think that Aurora has between 1 to 2 million shareholders, not more than 2, but definitely in the range between 1 to 2 million. Why? Because if you go to this video and you listen carefully to what he has to say, I would be playing the video right now if it wasn't for demonetization, because there was some music in the background and I don't want to get demonetized for playing a music in the background. But if you listen to him, he talks about how there is 400,000 Canadians who are invested into Aurora. That is a lot. And then on top of that, there's also the United States. So in the US, there is about, just in Robinhood alone, there's 583 million. So, 400,000 Canadian plus 600,000 on Robinhood. And then there's probably more around the United States in different banks like, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab's, Bank of America, lots of banks. A lot of individual investors are probably invested into Aurora. The United States has a population of 300 plus million people. And there's, Aurora is a popular name among the investor crowd. A lot of people are aware of the company, and the fact that the price is at $2, it's kind of hard to ignore. Of course, there are bear articles coming out saying Aurora is going to zero. Because they're trying to get retail investors to sell out, so then they can bring the price down so they can get a higher return on investment long term. That's my opinion. What's happening right now in the MJ industry? I'm not against it. I'm not against bears trying to drag the price down, because the lower the stock price goes down, the higher return on investment. The only person it really hurts are the bank holders. People who are holding onto the stock are losing out big time. It looks like tax loss season is not helping the stock price rally. It seems like it's still under pressure. Aurora needs to have some news to propel the stock, and they came up with some news, and Aurora Drift launched, and it was, to me, it's kind of lame. They just came out with this thing. The wait is finally over. Aurora Drift has arrived, and yes, we're an MJ brand, so that's kind of stupid. The launch was kind of stupid. Right now, it's 5 minutes before the 9 minutes before the official market close as I'm making this video, and Aurora is trading at $2.02. It could, I don't know if it'll get worse or if this is a buying opportunity. I really seriously don't know that. But in order for the stock to propel to the upside, they need to announce some kind of news that will cause rich people to buy Aurora stock, because at the end of the day, shorts and rich people control the stock. So they need to come up with some news that cause rich people to buy and cause short sellers to cover, and we could see the stock easily go back to $6 in the future, and that would be a tripling of your money, which is really good in my opinion. 300% return on that would be 200%. 200% return on investment is something that is extremely hard to do. And it's possible if Aurora can come up with the right news. But we'll see what happens in the future. I believe in the long-term prospect of Aurora, as long as Aurora survives. From my research, Aurora is selling out of their products. Their products are selling very well on store shelves. And I'm bullish on the company. On the back half of the year. I think not really the back half of the year. I basically, after the first 3 months of edible sales, I think Aurora is going to come up with some amazing numbers. But we'll see if that's going to be the scenario moving forward. But yeah, and then I think, I think in the next 3 months, it's going to be a rough 3 months. But once those edible products launch and if they sell very well, I think this stock has has a lot of momentum to the upside, because out of all the MJ companies in Canada right now, Aurora is the most ready for edible products. They they've been seen to launch a lot of products, and it seems to be selling pretty well at the moment. Cantrust, Cantrust had a nice little rally today because rich people are pushing the stock out of the delisting of the New York Stock Exchange. Apparently, rich people don't want Cantrust to get delisted from the New York Stock Exchange, so they're pushing it out of the dollar range, of the penny range, and into at least $1, so it doesn't get delisted. That's what I think is happening right now. Canopy Growth is trading sideways today. Not too much to say about that, but I think earnings time, Canopy stock is gonna drop, but we'll see. I just don't see what's the difference between the previous quarter they announced and the next quarter they're gonna announce. It's probably gonna be an ugly quarter, and there's probably gonna be a big sell-off in the next earnings report, and that could cause an opportunity for across the MJ sector. Kronos Group trading sideways, down 22 cents. Not too much to say about that. Tilray down 33 cents. Again, not too much to say about that. The market today is red. Oil was up massively today, but the rest of the market is red. This could be an opportunity, or we could see the next couple weeks, a little bit of a sell-off until earnings starts piling up and stocks starts to run. Neo had sideways action today, and Tesla also had a massive push up and then a sell-off near the end of the day. It pushed all the way up to $450, and then it kind of sold off to around $442 to close off the day. I think that Tesla is going to be, pulling back to around $430, and if earnings is positive, I think the stock is going to go to 500. If earnings are horrible, then there's a possibility that this stock could go all the way back down to $350, $330. But we'll see what happens. I think that earnings is going to be impressive, and I think the stock price is going to rally. But we'll see what happens. I'm leaning more on the bullish side, but some could say that Tesla success is already priced in right now, but I honestly think that it doesn't really matter, because rich people are moving the stock. They'll reward the stock if Elon Musk pulls through for a profit, and they'll punish the stock if Elon Musk fails to flip a profit. So we'll see what happens in the near future. Chesapeake Energy today just traded sideways. It popped and then it traded sideways all day long. Chap kind of did the same thing. It popped in the morning and traded sideways. Disney today had a nice massive pullback. Could be an opportunity, or it could continue to run down further. Don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day, but I think that when Disney announced earnings report, I think the stock is going past 150. But again, that's my opinion. You're basically playing the bubble game for Disney at the moment, because I think Disney is in a bubble. But that's my opinion. Apple is trading side. Oh, look at that. Apple had a massive pullback near the end of the day. But just basically trading sideways. If the market continues to be red, that will drag down Apple. We'll see. I'm still bearish on earnings. I don't think earnings is going to cause the stock price to go up. It's either going to trade sideways after earnings, or it's going to go down. That's my opinion. But we'll see if that actually happens. AMD, same thing. I believe that AMD stock is going to crash after earnings. But again, that's my opinion. Liberal Health Science today, just kind of sideways action, trading at 59 cents. Not too much to say about that. This is either, I believe in true liberal health science long term. I believe that when Florida becomes legal, liberal health science would be trading at least $1, if not higher. And it could go down further. The lower it goes, the more of an opportunity it becomes. True Eve, same thing. If True Eve goes all the way down, I believe True Eve is an opportunity. I think acreage is either an opportunity here or it's gonna go down further to $5. Don't know at the end of the day. It all depends on Canopy. Kira Leaf traded sideways, not too much. Oh look, Kira actually had a nice little green push at near the end of the day. Cresco Labs, I'm shocked that Cresco is not trading a lot higher. Don't know what this is. This is the Aurora insider trading. Like, again, no more insider selling, so it's kind of a good sign. Harvest had a really nice push near the end of the day, up $4.40, 20 cents to the upside. Slang is trading sideways today. Not too much to say about that. Cresco Labs, I already talked about Cresco, and I already talked about Kira. Let's see what Vero Health had a nice little push near the end of the day, up 8.27 cents. What is Men doing? Men is trading sideways. Ianthus trading sideways. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, no, that's it. I can't think of any other U.S. companies. About GTI, don't really talk about that company too much. GTI trading sideways. C-Web is probably bad right now. C-Web, yep, C-Web is not doing too well, not doing too hot. Could be an opportunity for a swing trade. Who knows? It could go down lower at the same time. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.